there's something really special about, yeah, just seeing the way that it's all developed, like the fact that when we started, we didn't have this kind of like facade of being rich, famous. You know what I mean? It was very like we're real people, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what we were being rewarded for.
Mm.
And so there's something that like we were a lot of us, I think, looking for something very sincere and authentic within ourselves as human beings.
For sure.
And those things, as we age, like those things just become more and more strong and more rooted. And
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like the listeners are catching up to us. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's something about like what we were saying then, you know what I mean? That like when you're in your 20s and looking at people partying and like, well, they,
Yeah.
they seem like they got more models than those guys got, and they got nicer chains than those guys got.
Right.
But we're like looking people in the eye like, no, but what type of human being are you? Because that's really what it boils down to. And that's really what fuels the art is not, not the stuff associated with it, not the prestige, not the
Yeah.
level. Is like, what person are you?
Yeah.
And so as we age, like that just becomes so much more real. We become more comfortable with ourselves. And
Yeah.
I feel like it's been like proof of what we've been saying all along. The fact that we can be here doing what we're doing and creating like and performing at the level that we still do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's amazing, and that yeah, that hits me because we just do what we do, and we've grown up with this, and it's part of who we are. It's part of our makeup, and we're starting to see mainstream hip hop, quote unquote, rap about the things that we've been rapping
Absolutely,
about
man.
for 30 years,
Yeah.
and people react to it like, oh wow, that guy's speaking from his heart.
Right.
And to me, that's like a thank you. I'm happy to see that in hip hop, and it makes me feel like I was on the right path, like you said, all along.
Yeah.
Those are the things. I'm still not monetarily rich, but I feel rich. I feel healthy. I still feel like a regular person, like you said. Like we started this thing without feeling like we were rap superstars. We just knew that we were dope, and I still feel like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. I remember for me the first time that happened was when 444 came out. And people were like,
Mm-hmm.
this is the evolution of rap music. Like this is him talking about his issues with his father. And like for
Right.
Jay-Z, it
Right.
was that. You know what I mean? Like this is
Yeah.
a person who like we all love him. You know what I mean? And some people have a
Yeah.
love-hate relationship with him. I just
Yeah.
love him. You know what
I
I'm saying?
love
He's
I
hilarious
love
to me
that album.
sometimes.
I love that
Dude.
album. I
Yeah.
love that album, by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's one of my favorites. But
And it's crazy that like those songs that he sampled, like that was my playlist back when I was making the music that we all, you know what I mean? Like when we were doing this in the late 90s,
for
early
sure.
2000s, like those Nina Simone and Donny Hathaway records and all that stuff. That's the music that I was listening to then. And that's
That's
what I was
right.
rhyming about at that time.
That's right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Very cool.
It's just so
Yeah.
strange that in some ways, like, yeah, like you said, like they catch up with us. And then also
Yeah.
hearing the new Killer Mike record. Because Killer Mike is
Mm,
one of us. It's weird. Like Killer Mike is
for sure.
one of us, but he also is down with Outkast. Like he's always had a foot
Yes.
in both worlds.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Hip hop's beautiful. Yeah. Hip hop is beautiful. I'm glad to have a part in it. And yeah, I'm just loving to be here now and see how it's grown and what part we play in it. And I'm just grateful to be here and be a part of hip hop.